Redemption is sweet for the yellow and black.
Alice, this time last year, the Tigers were ruining what might have been. Tonight, they're premiers. From selfies to champagne, we'll bring you the latest reactions from the Richmond camp next. We'll also hear from a gutted GWS after making records for all the wrong reasons. And the Raiders rule the capital, surging towards their shot at history. A Richmond dynasty is looming after the Tigers claimed their second premiership in 3 years with the biggest grand final victory in their history. A blistering second quarter from the Tigers was the game's turning point. Jack Riewoldt finishing with 5 goals in the 89-point win. The Giants held to their lowest ever score. Raw emotion spills out across the MCG. The Tigers, kings of the AFL, dominating the grand stage in the most brutal fashion.
Oh, yes, he does. 5 goals for Jack in the grand final.
Marlon Pickett, Richmond's premiership hero in just his first game of footy, while Dustin Martin joins a rare club as a dual Norm Smith medalist.
Yellow and black!
Earlier, the ferocity, unsurprisingly, came in droves.
What a tackle! Gee, 70 kilos under 110 kilos.
A low-scoring start, 20 minutes until an opening goal. Fittingly, the Coleman medalist broke the drought.
He's got it! Jeremy Cameron's kicked the first goal of the 2019 grand final.
It sparked the Tigers into life. Dustin Martin found Richmond's first before a coach killer to end the quarter.
Rioli, there's time. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a goal! Right on the siren! He's got it!
Jumping Jack earning a controversial free to kick the Tigers further ahead, but it was Pickett putting the G into a spin.
Whoa, what about that? A full 360 in slow motion.
The dazzling debutant finding his feet on the biggest stage of all as a dancing Dusty delighted the Richmond faithful.
He kept the body free. The pickup's unbelievable. That's the play of the game. That is the play of the game. I've never seen anything like it.
Blow after blow, the Giants struggling to handle the pressure as the big-name Tigers started to make their mark. 7 goals in a row, blowing the halftime lead to 35 points.
That is magnificent. The left to right. It is just superb. That's the way he kicks. He's got 3, Jack, and the Tigers are away big time.
From Tom Lynch.
And he's guided it through, and the Tigers strike the first blow.
To Dusty.
Martin snap around the goal. Got it.
The game now slipping far from the Giants' reach, and it was time for a fairy tale story to fulfil his moment of magic.
A debutant about to put the dagger in the heart on grand final day. Marlon Pickett lines up.
Jacob Hopper ending the run of 11 straight Richmond goals, but it wouldn't stop the Tiger train. Truly a party now in full swing as even the skipper got in on the act.
Tries to lace it out, but no, he doesn't. He kicks a goal.
Martin's 4th goal sealing best on ground honours. Trent Cotchin and Damien Hardwick lifting their second premiership in 3 years. A Richmond reign alive and well. Well, there's been an array of reactions as the Tigers continue their celebrations while the Giants are coming to terms with their poor performance. But it's no surprise the fairy tale efforts of WA's Marlon Pickett are drawing the most praise.
I'm just so proud of this club. You know, they laughed at the board, I don't know, was it 10 years ago when they said we'd have a premiership with 75,000 members. Now we've got 100 and we've got 2, so I just love everyone at the club. It's just a great bunch of boys. We just love each other. We love the coaches.
Yeah, it's very special. Something we can't replace, so just going to enjoy the moment.
For the club to give him a second chance. People make mistakes. Yeah, I couldn't be prouder of the club for taking a chance on him, and he's a big-time player and looking forward to seeing what he does next year as well.
He started at the top, so it's only down from here. I don't know what he's going to do.
Day one since I walked in the door, they've been amazing. Everyone in the club, like, there's just great, full of great people, and yeah, I just love this footy club.
Well done to the Giants, an amazing year, an incredible final series. You continue to show up, and I'm sure at some stage in the near future, it'll be you guys standing here.
This year I felt was more special. I think through the adversity that we'd been through. We're sitting there 7-6 at the break. Our skipper wasn't playing. I think Jack was playing at that stage, and I thought we really found some players that were going to take us forward. And, I look at our list and I think we're still the 10th youngest list in the AFL. So it's really exciting for us going forward as well. I know we saluted this year, but I also look really forward to the coming years also.
We set the bar again this year. To the Giants Footy Club as a whole, to the fans, thank you so much for all your support this year. We might be small in numbers, but we've got a big heart. To the players, we'll be back.
Just thought coming out of half time, if we just had that first 5 minutes of maybe scoring one or two, but it wasn't to be. They upped the ante, Richmond.
And what a day has been for the Tigers.
Today's other sport now, and it's been a long time since Canberra last won an NRL premiership, but the Raiders now get a shot at ending their title drought. They'll face either the Storm or Roosters in the decider after finishing South's season in a game for the ages.
On an epic night of Viking claps, huge hits,
Tarpany chases, oh!
and hysteria, the relief for the red-hot favourites was obvious as they made their way off a delirious GIO stadium.
You've made the grand final.
Yeah, it's weird that it hasn't really sunk in. I mean, it's pretty exciting, obviously.
The Raiders haven't been in a decider for 25 years, and against the Rabbitohs last night, man of the match Josh Papali took it upon himself to end the grand final drought.
What was going through your mind? Did you just decide, I'm just going to get there?
No, not much, to be honest. It's I just got a double hook off chicken there, and I just thought I'll just go for it, and lucky enough I got there.
Papali today cleared to play in the grand final after being put on report for this hit on brave Rabbitohs fullback Adam Dewey. He received only a fine. Raiders co-captain Jared Croker opened the scoring for the locals.
And he's lost the ball here. This will be a Canberra try.
The second half opened with the Raiders receiving some luck.
Wide and kicks and scores the try.
When cult hero Chance Nicole Klokstad was sin-binned with 10 minutes to go, the Raiders were clinging to a 4-point lead.
I was just thinking, the worst, and, hoping that the boys would be able to hang on, and, luckily they did.
Hang on they did, and they partied like it was 1994. Veteran Cio Soliola leading the victory cry. John Sutton's celebrated career came to an end with the Rabbitohs' defeat.
I've obviously played here at South a long time. It's been a long career. Just disappointed about tonight.
In Canberra, Neil Breen, 9 News.
Wallabies coach Michael Checker has responded to criticism from Wales that benching Kurtley Beale will cost them some spark in tomorrow's World Cup match.
No, we've got a plan, and probably the mere fact that they're talking about it means it's already in action.
Dane Haley-Petty will play at fullback, while Will Genia and Bernard Foley have been named in the halves. Boom Perth Mayor enticing Stars' hopes of a slot in the $14 million The Everest are in doubt after failing to impress in her Sydney debut. The Bob Peters' own favourite struggled to recover from a poor start, finishing 5th in the 1400 Golden Pendants. Trainer Chris Waller may turn to Nature Strip for his Everest slot, who took out the $1 million Group 1 Moya Stakes at Moonee Valley. Alice, a massive day in sport. The footy season done and dusted. Richmond, the toast of the league, a supreme
Marlon Pickett, just amazing. 4 months in the AFL.
It's a great story.
Done that. All right, see you soon. Thanks, Josh. We reveal the bargain buy of the week.